Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 41 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're here at the Daytona Road Course for the running of the Toyota 250. It is the second race of the season. Last week we had the Daytona 500 and it was won by Chris Leone. Now we'll see who will be the second driver to get a playoff spot to kick off Season 41 and who will join Chris Leone in the battle for the championship. On the pole for tonight's race will be the 24 of Priya McShane. On the outside will be the 1 car of Ryan Durrani. In row 2 is the 41 of Rufus Langerek and the 00 Christian Vargas. In row 3 it's the 11 Toby Smith and the 38 of Austin Reed. Row 4 is Matt Gomes and the 18 of Giovanni Castillo. Rounding out your top 10 in the starting lineup will be the 7 of Johnny Gardner and the 12 car of Chris Leone, who last week became a Daytona 500 winner and now is looking to go 2 in a row here at Daytona. Last weekend we ran on the oval and now it's time to run in the road course. Here under the lights, racing at night in a road course, it doesn't get much better than that. Anyway, here are all the drivers in the field and their schemes are running. We're going to take a look at the part-time drivers here today. Grace Acevedo is back for another ride. It's back for another race in the 78. Again, he's a part-time entry. And Max Ferrier will be competing as well here in Daytona's road course, along with the oval he did last weekend. He will be back for the Super Speedway events after this race. Those are in Talladega, Coca-Cola, and the finale at Zandvoort. So you won't be seeing Ferrier for a while until we get to the regular season finale at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Cars are getting ready to roll out to the track. 18-lap race under the lights. As you see, we're going to be using the Rolex 24 layout at the Daytona Road Course. And the reason is that it's the latest one I could find for this road course. I've always wanted to have a road course Daytona event in the PLCS, and this is finally the season to make it happen. So we're about to get underway for an interesting road course event here in race number 2 of the season. We're still in Daytona, but it's going to be on the road course. And you'll notice there's no chicane before the start-finish line. This was made before NASCAR ran the road course race in 2020. So here we go. We're going green in the Toyota 250, and here we go. We're underway. Going through the S's. Ooh, Durrani a little bit off track, and they're slipping and sliding on the first lap. Austin Reed slips. But the cars are going to go through clean, the cars are going to go through without wrecking each other yet. Oh, they're still 4 wide. Look at how packed these cars are at the start. My goodness, they're all packed, bunched up, and now there's a spin. Max Ferrier and more cars spin and wreck. Max Ferrier, just saw him go around, and now the 21 is involved, John Andrews. And no surprise, no caution. How about that? I thought that would be a caution. We had a lot of spins in the back, and I thought there would be a caution. We stay green. How in the world? How do we stay green after wrecks like that? Can't believe it. I'm just shocked. Cars are, I think all the cars are able to continue to run cleanly. And now we go to the chicane, and after the chicane, they go fast in the Super Speedway, which should be a lot of fun. And here's Chris Leone trying to avoid going down the yellow line. There is no yellow line rule here on the road course. Leone shuts the door on Toby Smith, as Priya McShane is going to lead the first lap of this race. And here comes Smith and Leone battling bumper to bumper into the hard first corner. This is where they got really loose and spun. This is probably one of the toughest turns on the track. We saw cars spin. Ooh, one car getting loose, and that's JD Figueroa. And now we have another spin. Johnny Gardner has went around, and more pileup, a bigger pileup behind them as they're still trying to navigate through the tough road course at Daytona, and we're still green. How about that? 2 wrecks, not even 2 spins in the S's can bring out a caution. Wow. Okay. But we're in for a pretty bizarre race here at the Daytona Road Course. Figueroa just went by the 96 Coda Butcher. Butcher is trying to hang on to the position as he is battling with rookie Austin Reed. Meanwhile, Pre McShane doing a pretty good job at holding on to the lead, but still very early into the race. And now we go to the chicane. And looks like he made it through cleanly, almost cleanly, but he was able to make it through. And now these guys are piling up and piling in. Ooh, wow, 48 shuts the door on the 8. Cassidy Reynolds was trying to hold off the 8 of Ethan Sale, and she was able to do so. Now Sharona Evans gets by her teammate, Rich Roy. That's for 9th place, I think. Or 10th place. I think that's for 10th. Here we go into the first corner again, and Vargas is right behind Rufus Langerick for 2nd place. They're going to bump the corners. Here comes Durrani. Oh, wow. Mateus Matt Gomes makes the move. He made it work. Cool. This race is just so fun to watch here so far. The leaders are pulling away, but the drivers in the back are making this an entertaining show. Another car spins again in the back. That's Cullen Francis going around, and more cars wrecking. Garrett Albertson gets involved now. It gets hit hard by the S's. Still in the back, so we continue to stay green. Probably is going to take a huge wreck and a huge pileup to bring out the caution in this road course. Leon just went by Ryan Durrani. Durrani might have taken a bad turn, and now they're battling for 2nd behind the 24. Let's see who's going to get the advantage here. Oh, 41 a little tight on that corner, but able to get the better exit. Wow, the 41 somehow got the better exit than the 00. My goodness. Now the 12 is in trouble. Oh, he went below the yellow line, and that's going to cost him some positions. Now we see a battle with Toby Smith, Ryan Durrani. Can Smith make the high line work? And now looks like Smith is still hanging on right here over the one of Ryan Durrani. And Ryan makes it through. Oh, Ryan with a little bit of a bounce, but he's able to get through unscathed. The chicane is real tough, as you see a lot of drivers bumping. You see some skid marks left behind from the wreckage they've been in this race. 13 car looks like he's the only one. 13 of Steve Morgan has big damage, and he's the only one that's not out yet. Acevedo with huge damage, and now the 13 Steve Morgan is out of the race. And big damage by Acevedo, and not a good start for him. Farrier's off pit road, but Steve Morgan, we saw earlier, he just called it a race. He is not going to be able to return here tonight. So the first driver out of the race is Steve Morgan, as the 24 Pre McShane continues to lead. Into the S's right here, into the chicane, where between turns 2 and 3 are. And looks like 24 got a little bit of the grass there, a little bit on the yellow line. Could be a chance for Langerick to close in on the 24. Other than that, though, they've done a pretty good job at navigating this road course. It's a tough road course, very slippery, very treacherous, but somehow, some way, they were able to navigate this course. For some of these drivers, it's the first time they're running in the Daytona Road Course, and for others, they've dealt with they've dealt with road courses like these before. McShane is one of them that has Vargas, McShane, some of the drivers, the veterans that have competed in road courses for a long time. And some of them are rookies in this field, showing what they've got here in the PLCS. Could be a great rookie class. Could be a great rookie class this season, as we see Langerick in second, Vargas, already a veteran, Matt Gomes running fourth. So a very good run so far for the 34 team. We'll see if they can hang on in the closing laps here, but we're not even close to halfway yet. Back into the chicane right here. Last time on the chicane, Langerick was able to gain a lot of ground on the 24. Now we'll see who's going to get the better advantage in the chicane exit. So here's the chicane right here. Well, look at Matt Gomes really driving it in there, trying to gain some ground on the 24, and he looks like he was able to gain a little bit more ground once again. And now the 10 car goes for the position. Battle for a position between Sharona Evans and Toby Smith, and Sharona, she's able to get by the 11 car, so she's able to move up. Now let's see if she's going to try to get that 1 car there, but there's a caution out for the first time tonight. The caution's out, and looks like the 1 car was able to hold off the 10, racing back to the line. So after 6 laps of green flag racing, we have our first caution of the night. Let's take a look and see where that first caution happened. Probably in the chicane. Oh no, Austin Reed, we talked about him earlier. He was having a good run, and then in the S-curves, was trying to get by the 6 car of Isaiah Bernesh, and Bernesh just dumped him right there. Isaiah Bernesh made contact with Austin Reed in the exit of the chicane, and Reed goes for a spin. Tough break for Austin Reed. We mentioned him earlier. He was having a good race up to that point. And Austin Reed, well, not much damage in the 38 car, but he's going to lose a lot of positions. He might have to come to pit road and make repairs. And that's just unfortunate for the 38. Anyway, under caution, we'll see if any drivers come down to pit road under this caution flag. Not sure why they have those cars uneven, but the 62 Farrier just went off pit road, and yeah, if there was a few more laps under green, he probably would have been a lap down, but the 62 is going to stay on the lead lap, and the 78 of Acevedo is a lap down. The question is, will anybody come to pit road under caution? They exited through the chicane. Everybody's caught up with the pack, and they better line up quickly, because if they don't, that pace car is going to be going fast going by. So anybody on pit road? It looks like a couple takers on pit road. Vargas, Gomes, Ryan Durante, and Figueroa's coming to pit road. These guys are coming to pit road for tires and fuel. We'll see if their strategy pays off at the long run. McShane stays out to retain the lead, but we'll see how long those tires and fuel will last. In the long run, the drivers behind them are going to pit, hoping for a longer run and with those fresher tires. So let's see who's going to win the race off pit road under caution. One car off pit road, another one. It looks like it's going to be Christian Vargas off pit road first. Ooh! Looked like Durante nearly made contact with Matt Gomes. Oh man, and Gomes had a fast pit stop. Probably was minimal repairs after that spin that brought the caution out, so Gomes was probably lucky that his car wasn't as wrecked as it should have been after that spin. Anyway, that's it for the cars on pit road. It looks like Priya McShane will retain the race lead as we get back to the green flag with 11 laps to go. And here we go. We're coming back to the green flag with 11 to go in the Daytona Road Course. And Priya McShane led every lap so far, but the restart's going to be crazy. We saw how the start went with the first corner with these cars. We're going to see how it goes on the restart as we get back to the green flag at Daytona. For the lead, Sharona Evans trying to get the 24. Slipping and sliding, the 10 car staying in front of the 24. Can Sharona clear the 24? Not quite. Looks like 24 got the better run, and looks like he's going to hang on to the lead. Priya hangs on to the race lead. It looks like all the cars made it through the chicane smoothly. Now the 10 car is still trying to get a run on the 24. Sharona Evans trying to find a lane to get by that 24 car. She's right behind the 24. Teammate Rufus Langerick also running third place, and Toby Smith runs fourth. Here they come into the chicane right here. This could be a make or break moment for the lead. Here we go into the chicane. 24 and 10 battle it out here and who's going to get the better run? Looks like they're both even. Evans looks like is able to get through, and so is the 24. And now Rufus Langerick's going to go for second place. And the 41 car looks to clear. Looks like he's going to be good to go, and he's going to be clearing the 10 for second place. We have another caution. We have ourselves yet another caution with 10 laps to go in Daytona. And 24 is going to retain the lead racing to the caution. Let's take a look at what happened, what brought out our second yellow of the day. Oh, there was a... Ooh, boy. Well, looks like for the second time tonight, the caution involves a 38 of Austin Reed on the exit of the chicane right here as he was battling for position with Rich Roy. Things were getting tight. They were getting like silky. They were getting tight, and the 38 car was trying to hold off the 96 Coda Butcher behind him while trying to battle with the 14 for position. I guess the 38 lost control right there, went down below the yellow line, and then he tried to get back up to correct himself, but he ended up hitting the 96 of Coda Butcher. Butcher goes around with him along with the 2 of Quinn Porter. And the 53 was just caught up with it. So was the 17, and the 96 goes for a wah ride as he goes upside down. More cars pile up, and that's what brings out our second caution of the race. And 96 upside down, not a good start for the team in general. And there you see the damage on the 17, also involved as they were trying to avoid the wreckage exiting the chicane. And that'll bring out the second caution. Question is, who will take pit stops now? Let's see. Looks like the 24 is coming to pit road, and now the 41 is going to stay out. So Stuart Haas now has a 1-2 start so far, as Rufus Langerick and Sharona Evans are running 1-2 right now. Those are going to stay. They're going to stay out to grab the lead. Looks like Vargas had an issue and had to come to pit road a little earlier. Looks like the strategies are very different. Everybody's got some different strategies up their sleeve. But question is, who will have the better one? Who will have the best one to win this race? McShane gets his tires and fuel, and so does the 12 car. They get their fresh set of tires and fuel. We haven't really talked much about Zachary Fitzwater, one of the most experienced drivers on the road course, and he is on pit road along with the pack, trying to probably get a good finish out of this. A lot of cars with damage also involved. And looks like the 53 car, that's I think Don Falconer, is done for the day. So Don Falconer is also out of the race. Acevedo is still a lap down, and everybody else is on the lead lap. Oh boy, a couple cars pitting before the green. A bizarre strategy for these 4 drivers. That's going to hand the lead over to Giovanni Castillo as we're back to the green. How weird is that? They're on a completely different strategy. Not sure what they were thinking, but might be a long run. Oh, there's a big pileup entering turn 1. Oh man, Pichu, Isaiah Bernesh, Garrett Albertson, Colin Francis were in a pileup on the first lap. Wow. My goodness. No caution. We stay green as the 18 of Giovanni Castillo is in front. Instead of a 1-2 restart for Stuart Haas, it's a 1-2 restart for Joe Gibbs. Castillo is in the lead. Maxwell Smart second, and Nicky Maxwell in third. I think these are some of the drivers that pitted early during the first caution period. And now the one car battling with the 77. This is for third place. Maxwell's going to hold off the one for now, but will she hold on to the third spot as we enter into the S's? Or the chicane. I keep referring to it by different names, but you get the point. Oh, 18, a little loose there on the chicane. A little loose. He saved it though. A tremendous save by the 18. Wow. Anybody going to pit under the green? Looks like they're going to pit under green. The leaders pit under green. And again, different strategies. My goodness, everybody has a different strategy for this race. This is a battle for the lead now as we see the one car and the 3 battle it out. And the 3 of Cassandra Kirker able to get the run on Durrani. Durrani with a bit of a wheel hop there. That was a huge wheel hop by the one car. Now the 8 car is trying to get second. That is Ethan Sale in the 8 running for second place now. Durrani looks like he's going to hold him off. Evan Hunter also in the mix for the position here. Third place this is for now. And now the 37 trying to clear the 8, and he can't quite get that run. 8 car is able to hold him off for now. Wow, completely different top 5, I would say, than like what we started with. Everybody, like I said, is on different strategies. Who knows what strategy these guys are on right now? So who knows who's going to win this race? We don't know until like very late in the race. We'll know who wins. Into the chicane right here as a 3-car Cassandra Kirker trying to hold off for the win. Oh no, the 8-car way off into the grass. He slips up in the chicane. Under this strategy, and they're going to stay out. So the 3 car is going to stay as the leader for now, but the 1 car is right behind him. Right behind her, I should say. Her. Sorry about that. Right behind her. Cassandra Kirker leads bumper to bumper here with Ryan Durrani and Evan Hunter. Daniel Beauchard able to move up to the top 10. Impressive move on that 40-17. Barreto, Smith, Nick Suchita running in the top 10. Some of the rookies are showing what they've got here. Some of them, it's the first time they're running in the Daytona in a road course like this. Very exciting race from start to finish, I gotta say, for a road course event, and we're gonna have a lot more road courses on the schedule, so if we could get a repeat of what we saw here today, that would be great in the other road course events. Definitely, the fans are looking forward to the other road course events, given how this one is going. Next time by, there'll be 5 laps to go at Daytona. Who's going to win the first road course event in the Pichu London Cup Series? 3 car is going to be loose into the grass. The 3 car's in the grass, and the 1 car takes the lead as Kirker might have miscalculated the chicane, and Durrani takes the lead. The 3 car was too fast exiting the chicane. Was not able to correct herself in time, and lost the lead with 5 to go. And now Kirker's battling with Evan Hunter for second. And look at Hunter. Can he get a run in the lead? One car trying to hang on. Oh boy, Hunter trying to still clear the one. Can Hunter clear the one on the corner? One's got a better run on the exit. 37 hanging on for the lead, and he's got it. Evan Hunter clears the one. He's the new leader for now. Into the grass. Very tight corners. Evan Hunter takes the lead. My goodness, what a move on the 37. And Hunter leads. Former Daytona winner, Daytona 500 winner, showing what he's got. Hunter takes the lead now with 5 to go. And battle for position with Ethan Sale and Dmitry Baranovsky. They're battling for top 5 here. Who's going to get the run? Oh boy. 5 laps to go. 37 into the chicane. Oh boy, they're a little slippery there. Ooh, Baranovsky gets to the 8. Got him through chicane. Ooh, man, they almost made contact. More cars getting slippery. Still trying to get through the chicane. Hunter will lead with 4 laps to go. Top 2 pulling away from everybody else as you see Hunter and Durrani battling for the win. Acevedo off pit road. He might be a problem for some of the cars in the back behind the top 2 or behind the top 5. Gonna keep our eyes on the 78 because he could be a problem for some of the cars in the top 10. Just exiting off pit road, trying to navigate through the traffic, and now the 51 is stuck. Barreto trying to get out of the way for the 78. My goodness, I think he made contact with that 78 car. I think he did. And gets through him. So, wow, that was a close call there. Now they get to the super speedway part, and it might be a little easier for these guys to get through the 78 there. Hunter leads. It's not a big lead, but we'll see if he can hold on in these final 4 laps. There's still the possibility of this race finishing in overtime. And if there's overtime, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of drivers going in and out of each other on the start. Oh no! Hunter's off track and Durrani leads! Hunter went off the track in the S's. Hunter will take, and Durrani takes the lead. Looks like the S's are going to decide who wins this race. Coming to 3 laps to go, Durrani's out of gas. And so is Hunter and everybody else in front. And now the leader is going to be JD Figueroa with 3 to go. Now it's all about fuel mileage. Who's got the better stop? Who's got the better strategy? 3 laps to go in this crazy race in Daytona. Figueroa in front. Not sure he's going to have enough fuel for the final 3 laps of this race. That's going to move Nathan Orman into 2nd place. Right now the 15 of Figueroa doesn't have any opponents behind him, but he has to save the fuel and try to hold off for the win. The battle for 3rd between Unleash Your Quillies, Dan Bazuki. For the top 3 spot. Could be a battle for the lead if those guys in front of them pit. They stay out. Could be an important battle later on. And Durrani's off pit road. Durrani got his fuel. Now the question is, will he hold off the pack behind him? Will the other drivers in front of him make it on fuel? And the 20 car stuck onto the track, and yet they didn't bring out a cautions for some reason. I don't know how they did not bring the yellow, because the 20 was, I don't know how long that 20 was there on that track standing still, but they almost hit the 15. It could have been a disaster. My goodness. And I'm sure the 15 is relieved that he didn't hit the 20, and that would have brought the caution out. We would have had overtime. Oh my gosh. 2 laps to go. 15's out of gas. He's coming to pit road. He's not going to make it. And Nathan Orman, let's see if he makes it through. And he's going to try to stretch the fuel out again. With 2 laps to go, he's going to be in the lead. The 9 car in front, he is in the lead with 2 laps to go. There still could be a chance for overtime here in the Daytona Road Course. And then fuel mileage would probably be thrown out the window if overtime were to take place. Contact with the 2 front runners as the 19 Quillies and Bazooki spin. That 19 is not moving, and he is going to be on pit road. Unbelievable. If Orman had run out of gas, those 2 would have been battling for the lead. And they make contact. Take a look at what happened between the 2 cars. Oh man, the 19 was trying to get into a run in the 32, and they make contact. Oh man, wow. And Dan Bazooki's able to get through and get away. Unbelievable. He's running in second right now. He's got to hope that the 9 car runs out of gas, and he's got to hope he has enough gas on the tank to hang on for the win. As we go to the chicane right here, could still be a problem spot if they don't manage it carefully. And the 9 car gets by for now, but will he have enough fuel to finish this race? White flag is in sight. Can he take the white flag as the leader? Here we go, white flag. Nathan Orman's going to try to stretch the fuel. He's going to stay out. He's going to try to stretch it all the way. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Nathan Orman takes the white flag. This race is going to end under green in regulation. No overtime in the Daytona Road Course, but we'll see if the 9 car has enough fuel to win this race. 32 might have come down to pit road after the damage he had with the 19. Yep, the 32 went to pit road. So now Ryan Durante is in second place. Comfortable lead for the 9 car. He could stretch the fuel. He could slow his speed down a little bit to try to stretch that fuel to see if he can make it. So now it's all about saving the fuel. Does he have enough fuel left to win this race? We had a first-time winner last week in Chris Leone. Could we have another one with Nathan Ormond? The 9 car has been one unlucky number in the PLCS, but hopefully things will turn around in this race. Into the chicane right here. Got to be perfect through the chicane, and then he's got to worry about the final stretch and see if he has enough fuel to make it to the end. Chicane's not a problem, but we'll see if he has enough fuel in the tank to stretch it out. Might be sputtering a little bit. He might not make it. We don't know. Here they come off the final corner. And Nathan Ormond, let's see if he makes it through. It looks like he will. And Nathan Ormond is going to win in the Daytona Road Course. The Toyota 250 goes to Nathan Ormond at Daytona. And now we'll see who's going to be in second place. It's Ryan Durante in second place as he will take the second spot away. We had a battle for third over there between the 8 and the 42. It looks like the 42 was able to get the third spot. But Nathan Ormond saves enough gas to win here in the Daytona Road Course. So we have ourselves our second straight first-time winner. The rookie has won for the first time in the PLCS. Nathan Ormond is your winner in the number 9 car. So congratulations to Nathan Ormond on getting his first career cup win in the Daytona Road Course. What a race. Came down to fuel mileage in the end, but Nathan Ormond was able to hold off the pack to get the win. Here are the final results of the race here at the Daytona Road Course as Ormond's your winner. Durante, Baranowski, Sale, and Figueroa finished the top 5. And Robert Smith, Shrona Evans, Toby Smith, Rufus Langerick, and Evan Hunter round out the top 10 here in tonight's race. And the rest of the results on the left of your screen. What a race it was in the Daytona Road Course, and we're definitely coming back to this road course next season for sure. It's been a lot of fun doing this race in Daytona, and especially with the road course. different than what we normally do here in the PLCS. But we hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun running in the Daytona Road Course. It's been a lot of fun. Anyway, we hope you'll join us again next weekend as we'll be heading down to Homestead Miami Speedway. It's back to the ovals. We're staying in the Sunshine State for now with next weekend's race at Homestead, and then we go west for 4 or 5 races in the West Coast. And after Homestead, we will have our West Coast swing to start the season off. We'll have races in Auto Club, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Sonoma, and south of the border in Mexico. So should be a fun next couple races here in the PLCS as we continue our 41st season here in the league. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the Daytona Road Course race. If you do, hit the like button. Subscribe for more racing content here on Pichu London. Also check out Pichu London Sports and Stadiums, my other channel. We're focusing on sports video games and other video games as well. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to be the first to be notified when new races or new videos pop up on my channel, so you don't miss a single race here this season. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the Daytona Road Course race. And this is Pichu London, and I'll see you guys next weekend at Homestead, Miami. Nathan Ormond, your winner at the Daytona Road Course. We'll see you guys next time.